Can a father be the husband of his own daughter?
And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on that.
This viral video sparked a massive backlash online. The outrage wasn't just about a potential pregnancy, it was about the horrifying suspicion of who the father might be. With no known boyfriend, viewers' accusations pointed to the only man constantly by her side, her own father, Patrick.
21?
I turned 21 a month later. I was 22.
Damn!
This shocking conclusion didn't come from nowhere. For months, viewers had watched the daddy-daughter dream team with growing concern.
They are so riled up.
Too many come in here saying they're lovers, but y'all just don't understand a sweet father-daughter.
They saw a pattern of disturbing signs, from their oddly intimate physical affection to a bizarre ceremony where Patrick got on one knee and gave his daughter a purity ring like a proposal.
Will you wear this ring as a sign and a promise to God and to me?
It didn't just get people talking, it got them furious. The outrage piled up fast, and soon it wasn't just drama anymore.
The girl I used to be in 2017, honestly, I hardly recognize.
I'm sorry to say, but the dream team is gone. We just couldn't post content together anymore, knowing how people saw it.
Viewers were calling for them to be put behind bars.
But I'm afraid. I'm a widow. What the hell am I to do?
Comments flooded in like, very disturbing. Definitely a totally grossly enmeshed family. Daughter is a surrogate partner for dad, replacing the mom. Seems like they need some help mentally and financially.
It's the dad and daughter dream team.
And this wasn't just random speculation. As time went on, more videos surfaced. They were hand in hand, hugging, staring at each other in ways that didn't sit right with viewers, almost as if they were getting bolder about showing it. That all came to a head when Patrick, the father, literally got down on one knee and proposed to his daughter.
What is this?
Sarah, will you wear this ring as a sign and a promise to God and to me?
But Patrick, the father of the dream team, never addressed these allegations directly. Instead, he lashed out at viewers, accusing them of being jealous of his and Sarah's close relationship, which he insisted was not at all sexual.
There is not now, nor has there ever been, nor will there ever be, any kind of sexual, romantic, or other inappropriate relationship with my daughter.
The other half of the dream team, Sarah, is often seen as unusually quiet and submissive around her father.
Episode 50 of Cooking with Dad, and Sarah said I need to do something special, so here we go. And this is the first healthy Cooking with Dad. So.
And that might seem harmless at first, but when the dad in question is Patrick, it all starts to look a lot more troubling. Now, viewers had seen plenty of quirky families online. And with Patrick consistently brushing off the allegations, many were initially convinced nothing was wrong.
I know people are going to ask, what boundaries do you guys have in your relationship?
Now, I said before in an earlier video, probably seen it, that there should be no boundaries in a family. People took that the wrong way, I'm not saying that there's not healthy boundaries. Okay, obviously there's certain things that there's boundaries, but there's really not any like major boundaries in our relationship because we trust each other and we're completely comfortable with each other. She knows I would never do anything to hurt her or anything. I don't want to say because that just, but anything over the line. You know, we don't, you know, there's certain things like, you know, sleeping together, stuff like that. That's a little bit too far.
It should be obvious, but it's not.
Right. That's too far. But we don't feel like hugging or touching each other like on an arm, or she holds onto my arm all the time. It's her way of showing affection. It's not meant in any way. I think it's people are over-sizing it. And that's like, you know, unfortunately, I should have, you know, I don't know, I should have seen that and maybe tried to dial it back a little bit, but, you know, what's done is done. I can't undo it.
But everything changed when Sarah posted a picture of her baby bump, and that's when the outrage really began to boil over. And then everything escalated. Their official daddy-daughter dream team account suddenly disappeared with no warning.
With the Heliante, with the Helion, with the Halle Berry, with the Halle Burton, with the Halle Brian James, with the Halle Cyrus.
This is how we do it.
Some believe Patrick deleted it himself, hoping to dodge the growing backlash. Others thought TikTok stepped in after receiving numerous reports from viewers who were disturbed by their content. Either way, the disappearance of the account only fueled speculation, and for many, confirmed that something wasn't right.
Hello, everybody. So I know we haven't been posting at all, and you know, thank you all for being here. As I said, we are pretty much done. This is our last ride. We'll probably be shutting down the channel by August 15th after we receive our final paycheck. I hope that everybody is doing amazing, so please remember to stay positive and have an amazing day.
Deleting their account had the opposite effect. Patrick and Sarah only became more known for all the wrong reasons online. Their most shocking videos kept circulating, ensuring the controversy never died down. The constant reposting of Patrick's proposal to his daughter, his strange explanation for the purity ring, and their physically intimate TikToks served as a permanent reminder of the blurred line between father and daughter.
Answer the ones we feel comfortable answering.
And that's when the internet started asking the hard questions. Was Patrick grooming his own daughter? Was this just an act for clout? Or was there something much darker happening behind the scenes?
You're gonna have to stay tuned.
Alright, so Sarah, like we said in the intro, Sarah's joining me for this episode.
Yep.
This is episode 50 of Cooking with Dad, and Sarah said I need to do something special, so here we go. And this is the first healthy Cooking with Dad. So, I've got some red wine vinegar. I'm going to make a kind of a vinegar.
Today we'll break down the full story of the Dream Team, how they went from TikTok fame to being branded one of the most disturbing duos on the internet.
I heard a quote today, and it says, growth.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Marriage.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with candy.
Daddy-daughter reactions. I'm... Again, the Dream Team, and...
Me.
They can't make fun of you. You have an incredible voice, remember? Behind us.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And whether the allegations against them hold any truth. On the surface, the daddy-daughter Dream Team looked like any other wholesome family duo. Think of channels like the Ace Family, or even lighthearted TikToks like Dad and his Ladybug, parents joking with kids, silly dance challenges, and family-friendly skits that make viewers smile. The dream team wanted to project that same normal family vibe. A dad, a daughter, and a bunch of playful videos that felt easy to watch.
Bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life, and y'all can't take that from me.
And the D is
But the illusion didn't last long. The more Patrick and Sarah posted, the more people noticed moments that didn't fit the picture of a typical family channel. Instead of lighthearted bonding, there were clips where Patrick's behavior toward his daughter seemed off, like lingering glances that came across as anything but fatherly.
Answer the ones we feel comfortable answering.
What they saw as funny or heartwarming started raising serious questions. And once viewers noticed those red flags, it became impossible to unsee them. One of the first controversies came from their choice of name. Their handle looked almost identical to another account, the Dream Team Family, a channel with cute dolls and matched stories. And if you search it up on TikTok, the original pops up first.
I'm so stupid in love. Let's get married in Vegas. We don't need a guest list. I don't wanna think too much. Let's get matching tattoos. I don't wanna think it through, baby. I'm so stupid in love.
And while it might appear to be just poor research, with the Dream Team Family already boasting over 3 million followers, it seemed Patrick and Sarah were hoping to benefit from that visibility rather than building a unique identity of their own. Another controversy was how Patrick and Sarah saw themselves as the literal dream team. They weren't just a father and daughter posting videos, they truly believed they were untouchable.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah and this is my dad Patrick.
We love to dance together.
And lip sync.
And get a little crazy sometimes.
Well, you do that normally.
You call me crazy?
If the shoe fits.
True. Anyway, we want to share that love with all of you.
And we're super close too, so this is easy for us.
So enjoy the content.
And let's all have fun together.
But the cracks showed whenever viewers called out their questionable behavior. Instead of listening, Patrick would lash out, accusing people of being jealous of his and Sarah's special bond.
Just show us some love. Hi.
Hi.
Love you.
Cobra Kai, yeah. I love my dad.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out. I think they did too.
Yeah.
That's going to be difficult because I sped that up.
Yeah.
For the song. Hi.
Hi.
From the very start, their mindset was clear. They weren't the problem. The real issue, according to them, was everyone else who didn't understand their relationship.
I call this matching, but
No, not really.
I'm not saying what it said on live, but I will tell you after. What years did you guys graduate school? Mine was 2000. I can't think back that far. I was 18 when I graduated.
2000.
Patrick shaved. What up?
Well, that's a scary sight.
No!
Is this cold?
Ah, yes. What? Don't do that.
Behave. We need more confetti. Celebrate good times. Come on. You love me and you know it.
Thank you, Brooke, for the confetti. Oh my gosh. Ow. Bend down really far. There she is.
Who are those weird people you're watching on live?
I don't know. I need to sit back, so I'm gonna hold this for a while. What? I need to sit back. Hey, over here. Oh. Hi. Sarah, you can still sit back even though it's on there. I can't see comments, though.
Why am I the only one on live? There's a lot of sick people on TikTok.
Okay. Someone said, are you allowed to go live without Dad? What? I will show it once, and that's all you get. I want to go to a luau. Like an actual, authentic Hawaiian luau. My precious.
Oh, God.
Daddy does it better. Why are you so famous now?
More like infamous. Answer the ones we feel comfortable answering.
I almost said the F word. I freaking Live goal completed.
But that was only the beginning of how strange the Dream Team's mindset really was. What's even more disturbing is Sarah's transformation over the years.
1964, Jeffrey Bezos.
She went from being the quiet, cute daughter in early videos to someone viewers now would describe as rude.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice, young lady.
I'll look at you however I want to look at you. I'm free, white, and 21.
Dismissive.
We have 21.6 thousand people that follow us. Hundreds of people asking for birthday shoutouts, hundreds of people complimenting us, and hundreds of people telling us we're the best. You definitely don't speak for everyone, buddy.
Manipulative.
What year was I born?
1981?
Good. Sorry, just getting warmed up here. How old was I when you were born?
21?
I turned 21 a month later. I was 20 here.
Damn!
Was I born?
Nevada?
Nope.
You weren't born in Nevada?
No, I didn't move to Nevada till I was 14 years old.
Fudge!
I was born in St. Johnsbury, Vermont.
And I knew that too!
Are you getting nervous?
No.
Okay, so what's my favorite movie?
I know this one. The original Star Trek?
Nope. The Never-Ending Story.
Yep, I knew that too.
Okay,
Hey.
so let's see.
And straight up disrespectful.
My decision, and please stop asking to see my desk. This is a brand.
Sarah hasn't changed much, if anything. She's only gotten more dismissive. In one video, she actually talked down to her own followers, acting as if they were forcing her to show her work desk, even though she had been the one to hype it up in the first place.
I know you guys are anxious to see the new place, but it is a complete mess right now. So just give me a chance to tidy up and unpack.
Earlier, she had promised her audience a glimpse of her new desk at work, and at first, viewers were genuinely excited for her.
Hey guys, so I'm actually getting ready to head off to work, but I wanted to come on here real quick.
But that excitement quickly turned into suspicion because Sarah never actually showed the desk, not a single post, not even the name of the workplace. To many, her words began to sound less like privacy and more like lies.
I know you guys are anxious to see the new place, but it is a complete mess right now. So just give me a chance to tidy up and unpack.
And the pattern doesn't stop there. In another video, she told viewers she had moved into a new apartment, but again, she never showed it. Even worse, she slipped up and said, "with us" instead of "with me," leaving people to wonder if she was lying about living alone at all.
I can't wait to cook dinner for myself. Thank you for the corgi. Jackie's going with us. Jackie is our dog. With us? With me. Jackie's our dog. She's going with me.
What really fuels the backlash isn't just the half-truths, but her attitude. Instead of acknowledging why people might feel misled, Sarah often doubles down, mocking her own followers, snapping back at comments, and acting like she's above criticism.
There's a rumor going around that my dad and I created an AI that made spicy content on OnlyFans. I thought it was pretty clear when I said people were spreading lies, but apparently I need to be specific for the low intelligence people in the room. Okay? But that does not prove that we were behind the account. As for the spicy content they allegedly posted, we would never post content like that.
What? Fuck it. Honestly, yeah, I created the Ariel account.
I finally came out and admitted to creating the Ariella AI account.
But if you know Sarah, then you understand that there's more coming, and one incident blew the cover of the Daughter of the Dream Team.
Enjoy your gift from Carrie. Enjoy, Sarah. Have a great day. Oh my gosh, there's so many things in here.
In a recent video, one of her viewers sent Sarah a care package, genuinely trying to help after she had spent weeks hinting about things she needed, from beauty products to camping trips that conveniently showed up on her public wish list.
Hey guys, so I went down to our apartment complex office this morning, and I had a package. Now I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna open it on camera to let you guys know.
I did tape a piece of paper to the front of it because, hello, address. So yeah, let's open it up and see what we got. Okay, so what an exciting time in your life, Sarah. We are rooting for you and we want all of your dreams to come true, from Angel from TikTok. Well, thank you, Angel. I'm not sure what this is, but let's see. I may need scissors. Give me 1 second. Okay, got scissors. Now let's get this opened. I mean, it's something that I have to wash because it says to put the product into the laundry bag. So, what? I don't remember this being on my wish list. Is it vacuum sealed? This is vacuum sealed. Yep. Oh, it's the comforter set! Sorry, my camera cut out, guys, but this is the comforter set. Oh my god. Oh, it's so fluffy and warm. And it came with a pillowcase. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much for the gift. Yeah, this is awesome. I love this so much. Thank you, Angel. I still have a few things left on my wish list if you guys want to go and check that out. So yeah, and I will do an unboxing for everything that I get. So thank you, Angel. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!
But instead of showing gratitude, what Sarah did next was just shameless.
These are both duplicates. So apparently I didn't get these things off the wish list in time, but these are both duplicates. And so is this. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and return these and like get something.
In the clip, Sarah didn't thank the sender at all. Instead, she flat out accused them of sending her duplicates of items she had already received, saying it was wasteful.
Like I said, since these are both duplicates and the area rug is a duplicate, I will probably just go ahead and send these or return.
To make matters worse, when the gifter politely asked in the comments whether Sarah wanted a return or refund in case the item was fake, Sarah never acknowledged it. She neither thanked the person nor clarified what she wanted done, leaving the fan embarrassed and ignored. Viewers eventually caught on that the Dream Team may have been padding their wish list with duplicate items, likely so they could return them for a cash refund or gift cards. She got duplicates, of course, so she's going to return them and get something else off the wish list, and to me I took that as they're flipping everything and selling it. I don't know. And when Sarah publicly shamed one of her own gifters on TikTok, the backlash exploded. Loyal followers who once sympathized with her started calling her manipulative, while regular viewers said this exposed what they had suspected all along. I can return them. You better get your stuff back, girl. Why was it a gift? Yes, too late. But that wasn't the first time the daddy-daughter Dream Team has been called out for money issues. Their supposed spendings did not match their claims of money problems at all. The $30 a day for doggy daycare is absolutely freaking ridiculous. Does she realize how idiotic that sounds? You're poor. No, I absolutely do not believe you have a savings with a chunk of money saved up, and you're talking about $30 a day for something other than food for some other necessity. They remind every other poor person you meet or hear of. They have money to waste on junk, but not to better themselves. This comment captures what many viewers were already thinking. If Sarah and Patrick really were struggling, why would they prioritize luxuries like daycare for a dog over basic financial stability? To viewers, it wasn't just tone deaf. It exposed a deeper contradiction in the Dream Team's money narrative.
Half of my wish list has been ordered. So that's something. Thank you guys so very much. I really do appreciate you guys buying all this stuff off the wish list. You definitely don't have to. I do plan on buying some of this stuff myself. But I do thank you guys for wanting to support me and for buying stuff off my wish list.
And while that contradiction wasn't disturbing in itself, what pushed people over the edge was Sarah's constant financial appeals. She would post TikToks or go live, directly asking viewers to support her through her wish list. This eventually put many of their viewers off, as they felt they were being used for some kind of fundraising scheme. It's striking that only the daughter was left to plead while the father stayed silent. Was he pulling the strings behind the scenes? That part may never be clear, but what is clear is that Patrick found new ways to make money, methods many would call disturbing and downright sickening. That's because Patrick was soon linked to an uncovered profile on Literotica under the name Miss Aurelia, a profile filled with explicit, often incest-themed stories. Even though neither Patrick nor Sarah ever admitted to creating that profile, there are just too many coincidences for fans to ignore. For instance, the pseudonym Miss Ariella or Ariella Brigman is suspiciously close to the name of a character from Sarah's book Firebound Harmony, which she had just finished writing and promoting at the exact same time.
Wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby.
So the way they pin this on us is apparently this Ariella Brigman character sounds a lot like Aurelia. Okay, well, the trolls know our book just as well as we do. They've read it. There's been trolls that read our book just for the sake of research and trying to call it AI and all this other bullcrap.
What was really disturbing was that his presumed profile contained incest-themed stories, particularly father-daughter sex stories with horrible scenes that would just blow the minds of anyone who read them.
Jalen felt it wash over her. Lyon was right. She could hear his words.
Oh, trust me, when the bond forms, you'll know it.
The feeling was like nothing she had ever experienced in her 17 years. It was as if Aurelia was a part of her now, like she was inside her body. She could feel Aurelia's emotions. She loved her even more now. Aurelia was now a part of her. They were fully connected. There was no distinction. Aurelia was Jalen and Jalen was Aurelia. "This feels amazing," she said out loud, not meaning to. "I feel connected with you now on a deeper level than I have ever been connected with anyone." "That is the eternal bond we now share, dear Jalen," said Aurelia, almost purring with delight because she felt it too. The bond between a human and dragon is an integral part of our story. We hope you have enjoyed this brief description. Follow for more teasers and updates.
This may have been one of the warning signs viewers couldn't ignore about this dream team. The account was first discovered in late 2024 and later archived on the Wayback Machine before being ultimately deleted. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, it did. Patrick created an entire persona based on Ariella Brigman, using the alias to create accounts on various websites and applications. Patrick would go ahead to use this persona to create various explicit AI-generated content, including images and pictures that were just too sexual to watch. And even though it hasn't been completely proven that Patrick was the mastermind behind that persona, or maybe Sarah, it's almost a given that Ariella Brigman is closely related to the daddy and daughter dream team.
Very seriously. There's a rumor going around that my dad and I created an AI that made spicy content on OnlyFans.
Viewers pointed to direct interaction. Screenshots showed Sarah following or liking that handle, and both accounts liked similar content. That interaction was the first red flag. Sarah was also seen singing a new song that coincidentally was posted at the same time on the Aurelia Brigman account. Her familiarity with the lyrics of an AI-generated song just a few moments after it was posted on TikTok raised many flags.
Their whole basis for this accusation is that this AI posted a song. I saw it on TikTok and I liked it, so I made a lip sync. I also followed the account in case they posted more music I liked. Excuse me for liking an AI song, but that does not prove that we...
Viewers also couldn't help but notice how similar Aurelia Brigman's avatar looks, particularly similar to Jenna, who's a content creator Sarah and Patrick became close to around the same time.
Stop trying to pin this AI account on us. Because even in the event that it were true, that we created it, you can't do anything about it. The only thing you're doing is making yourselves look like asses.
The discovery of Miss Ariella profile is just the beginning. Viewers soon uncovered a second, much older profile on Literotica under the username Babe4Dad. This account featured 15 stories, including a series titled Daddy and Mimi Go to a Hotel, which was explicitly tagged with taboo incest. The stories on this profile were described by viewers as even more disturbing, often focusing on themes involving a father and his underage daughter.
That is writing the stories on this Babe4Dad literature website goes by Mimi.
The critical link to Patrick came when investigators tried to sign up for a different creator service, FanView, using an email known to be associated with him, horrifiedgaming@gmail.com. The site returned a message stating users already signed up, strongly suggesting that the email was already in their system. Viewers alleged this email was the one used for the Babe4Dad account. Almost immediately after this connection was made public, the Babe4Dad profile was deleted, which only strengthened the belief that Patrick was behind it. And coincidentally, this account was linked to Patrick of the Daddy and Daughter Dream Team. Viewers discovered what they believe is definitive proof linking Patrick to the account. An email address known to belong to Patrick, horrifiedgaming@gmail.com, was already registered on the creator platform FanView. After this detail connecting him to the Babe4Dad profile was exposed, the account was abruptly deleted, which viewers took as an admission of guilt. Beyond the email link, viewers pointed out several striking similarities between Patrick and Sarah's real lives and the content of the stories on the Babe4Dad account. These connections made the link between them seem undeniable. For example, both Patrick and Sarah have publicly shared their love for keeping reptiles as pets, even creating a video titled, "What Our Babies Eat? Reptile Feeding Tips." Coincidentally, the Aurelia Brigman persona, also linked to Patrick, mentions a similar interest. Furthermore, the profile picture for the Babe4Dad account features a prominent red dragon alongside a woman. This was a significant detail, as Patrick and Sarah were heavily promoting their own co-authored fantasy book, Firebound Harmony, which also features a red dragon on its cover. For many, these overlapping niche interests were too specific to be a coincidence.
So I've written a few short stories. They were okay. I wasn't really confident in my writing. When I came up with the idea for Firebound Harmony, my dad gave lots of suggestions and I got more and more excited. When I asked my dad to co-author with me, he didn't hesitate. This was a little over a month ago, and now, here we are, almost finished writing the first draft. I cannot believe how easily this story came together.
And how Patrick and Sarah similarly love keeping reptiles as pets, same with the description on the Aurelia Brigman account.
Bright. You can see here, he's really bright here. Now, bearded dragons.
What Our Babies Eat? Reptile Feeding Tips. Or that there was a presence of a similarly striking red dragon in both books.
Today marks 1 year since our first book signing.
That's right.
And your little comment about no one showing up to the meet and greet because no one likes us, that's not true. There was a Rangers game that day. Nobody could probably get there.
And that doesn't matter. It was our first meeting. We only had 10,000 followers at the time.
Exactly.
We just did it for fun.
Right.
You know? We had people asking, and unfortunately those people couldn't show up because they're in another state. But hey, you know what? You keep doing you, we'll keep doing us. And when we're sitting pretty on the top, and you're still at 118 followers, because you can't even make your content public, because you're too scared, well, guess we'll know who's going to be on top.
Have a nice day.
Now, where were we?
Yeah, where were we?
The accumulation of these disturbing similarities, from the shared interest in reptiles to the identical red dragon imagery on both the Babe for Dead profile and their own Firebound Harmony book cover, sparked widespread outrage. The situation reached a breaking point. Shortly after viewers publicly exposed the email linking him to the accounts, Patrick allegedly deleted the Babe for Dead profile. Instead of quelling the controversy, this sudden erasure was seen by many as an admission of guilt, an attempt to hide the evidence. For the community investigating them, this act was the final undeniable proof they needed. This moment is considered the nail in the coffin for the Dream Team, as the intense and renewed backlash that followed is what many believe directly led to their main TikTok account being taken down.
You love dragon fantasy books?
Well, do we have a treat for you? Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Sarah. We just wrote an incredible tale for you. Injured dragon named Aurelia. When she tries to tell her father, he forbids her from seeing this dragon.
But Jalen disobeys her father, and soon begins to form a bond with Aurelia. When her father finds out, he is furious and tries to keep them apart.
But Jalen runs to Aurelia and leaves her kingdom behind.
Jalen and Aurelia learn of a bond between dragons and humans that could change their lives forever.
The discovery and subsequent deletion of the literotic accounts were damning, but it was far from the only disturbing information viewers would uncover. As people dug deeper into Patrick's background, they found a chilling connection that many believe sparks to a pattern of dangerous behavior in his family.
Honestly, you know what? Honestly, yeah, I created the Ariel account. I made that account.
Patrick, thank you. You have been set free, man. You're set free. Doesn't that feel good? Sarah, give your father a hug. Give that man a hug, because that is the most amazing thing you could have done for yourself. Really, I'm air hugging you. Good job. Seriously, you are.
Honestly, I didn't want to do it the way it went, but
What raised major alarms is the fact that Patrick is openly in close contact with his brothers, both of whom are registered sex offenders. These were not minor offenses. According to public records, at least one of the brothers was charged with felonious sexual assault involving a victim who was under 13 years of age. The existence of a disposition date and a mugshot in the records confirms that they went through the legal system for these crimes. For many viewers, Patrick's continued relationship with them was a massive red flag that could not be ignored.
That's their problem, not mine. Okay, yes, I still talk to my brothers. They're my brothers. Hello. I mean, I don't condone their crimes, but they don't abandon family. They pay their price to society. Leave them alone.
Offense: felonious sexual assault. Sexual contact, and the victim is under 13 years of age. And for many viewers, this appears to be a significant connection that should not be overlooked.
Perfect example, they brought up my brother's convictions. Yes, my brothers were convicted of as offenders. That's their problem, not mine. Okay, yes, I still talk to my brothers. They're my brothers.
This connection to his brother's pasts casts a disturbing shadow over the content Patrick and Sarah post. Viewers began to scrutinize their videos, pointing out specific actions and mannerisms that seem to cross the line of a normal father-daughter relationship.
Oop.
You know it's hot out here.
Yes, it is very.
Daddy, that sounds like fun.
Start the fire again. Get some smoke over here.
For example, their videos frequently show them in uncomfortably close physical contact, such as holding hands for extended periods or Sarah nestling against Patrick's chest. In one clip, they're seen hugging in a way that viewers found lingering and possessive. This wasn't just a one-off occurrence, it was a consistent pattern. As more of these clips were uploaded, the perception grew that their close proximity was not just for the camera, but a reflection of an unusually enmeshed dynamic. In many videos, Patrick holds Sarah's hands while looking deeply into her eyes, a gesture that many felt was more romantic than paternal. These repeated instances of what viewers called over-the-top affection made it impossible for many to see their content as wholesome family fun.
I kind of figured that out. I think they did too.
Yeah.
That's going to be difficult because I sped that up.
Yeah.
For the song. Hi.
Hi.
The consistent physical closeness in their videos became a major point of concern for viewers. The two were often filmed holding hands, hugging in ways that seemed overly intimate, and maintaining physical contact that many in their audience found deeply uncomfortable. This discomfort was obvious in the comments sections, which quickly filled with shocked and disturbed reactions. Viewers left comments like, "This is so effing disturbing," and "This is disgusting. You'd have to be blind not to see what's going on here. Sick as F." Others analyzed the dynamic more directly, with one user writing, "Is that her dad?" or the flood of negative comments made it clear that viewers weren't seeing a wholesome family bond. They were seeing something they found deeply unsettling. As more clips are uploaded, it became clear that the close proximity between father and daughter was not normal. For instance, in many videos, Sarah is seen cuddling against Patrick's chest, and he holds her hands while looking into her eyes.
Really?
The cow jumped over the moon.
The cow. I don't know what its name is, so I can't make a Pal World reference.
This pattern of questionable behavior extended into specific, highly scrutinized incidents that viewers captured and shared. For instance, during one livestream, Sarah was recorded kissing her father's arm and resting her head on him in a way that many described as partner-like. The duo also openly posted about their daddy-daughter date nights, sharing photos of themselves embracing. Another video that drew heavy criticism showed Sarah in a red dress, dancing and rocking with Patrick in a manner that viewers found suggestive and inappropriate. Combined with images of them sitting together on a bed in what appears to be nightwear, these moments painted a disturbing picture for their audience. It was this continuous stream of intimate, couple-like interactions that led many to seriously question the true nature of their relationship behind the scenes.
And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone.
There are also specific moments that are just so off and immediately got viewers talking about. As seen in one of their live streams, viewers recorded Sarah kissing her father's arm and resting her head on him in a way many described as partner-like. Again, this is not typical in a father-daughter relationship. And it gets a lot worse. Apparently, Patrick and Sarah have gone out on dates many times before and would pose as couples to unsuspecting passerby.
Here inside my head, the reason that I'm singing, I need to find you. I gotta find you. You're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me. I need to find you. I gotta find you. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. Yeah. This is me. You're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me.
One particular video that sparked significant backlash featured Sarah wearing a red high-cut dress while dancing with Patrick. Viewers described their movements as rocking together in a way that seemed overly intimate and suggestive for a father and daughter. The concern wasn't just about this single video. It was part of a larger pattern that included photos of them on self-described daddy-daughter date nights, and an image of them sitting together on a bed in sleepwear after a hard night of dance trends. For many viewers, this combination of date-like activities and physically suggestive body language in private settings was enough to convince them that the relationship was inappropriate.
There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me.
All of this suggestive behavior and the resulting backlash should have been a wake-up call, but it wasn't. Instead of reflecting on the criticism, Patrick and Sarah doubled down with a defiant attitude. They seemed to exist in a world of their own, completely dismissing the concerns of their followers as jealousy.
So, after a lot of painstaking research, jealous, or trying to push us off the internet.
You have to ask the assigner on that one. Personally, I don't think they did any research. Yeah.
With our trolls, they are so riled.
This mindset was clear in Patrick's responses to negative comments. Rather than addressing the substance of the criticism, he would lash out, claiming people simply couldn't understand their special bond. In one video, he confidently stated that even if he were doing something wrong, no one could do anything about it. This arrogant stance, combined with their refusal to apologize or change their behavior, only fueled the belief that they were either dangerously naive or fully aware of how their actions were being perceived and simply don't care.
I'm completely inappropriate with my daughter. It doesn't matter. Because you cannot do anything about it. I mean, literally.
The Dream Team has apparently clashed with their followers a lot of times because of their disturbingly close intimacy, actions, and behaviors.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Now I gotta find a marker.
No!
Jigglypuff!
You are not drawing on my face.
Why not? I'll make your face look nice and pretty.
I don't need to
I'll put some red marker on your lips.
I don't need to look pretty. I'm a man. I need to look not all drawn on.
Excuse me. What? Pikachu.
Yeah?
Instead of offering a proper apology, Patrick and Sarah consistently deflected and justified their behavior. When viewers condemned their overly intimate actions, their excuse was simply that they trust each other completely, implying that anyone who saw it differently was the one with the problem. This refusal to acknowledge any wrongdoing was a constant theme. In one particularly arrogant video, Patrick went as far as to boast that he could do whatever he wanted and there was nothing his followers could do about it. Their response to public concern was never an apology, but a consistent pattern of dismissal, justification, and defiance.
There's really not any, major boundaries in our relationship because...
As if that weren't enough, the daddy and daughter Dream Team would go ahead and post a video of Patrick giving his daughter a purity ring, and he would actually place the ring on her finger in a staged ceremony.
What are you doing? What? What is this?
Sarah, will you wear this ring as a sign?
The controversy was amplified when viewers took a closer look at the ring itself. It wasn't a subtle religious-style purity ring. It was a classic diamond-styled ring that looked exactly like a traditional engagement ring. A close-up shot from one of Patrick's videos shows the box from Brilliance Fine Jewelry, a brand frequently sold at retailers like Walmart, and the packaging indicates it is a simulated diamond. While the exact cost is not mentioned, the fact that it's a simulated diamond from a budget-friendly brand confirms it was an inexpensive ring, which viewers found odd for such a supposed significant ceremony.
I want to thank you for remaining pure. Okay, and I want to give you something.
In his proposal, Patrick claimed he gave her the ring so that she would remain pure in his eyes and to keep her away from other guys. He full-on got on his knee, then proceeded to put that on her left hand on her ring finger. This is so weird. That room dirty AF too. The way she looks malnourished and 13 says a lot. What in the handmaiden? So grateful my dad was normal. A father shouldn't be obsessed with his daughter's purity like this. Very disturbing. His wife doesn't even have a wedding ring. He secretly wants to marry his daughter, and this is the closest he can get to it. After the massive backlash from the proposal video, Patrick offered an explanation that many viewers found inadequate. He claimed that he hadn't put much thought into the ceremony and didn't expect the video to get any attention. Instead of taking full responsibility for his actions, he even attempted to shift part of the blame onto his wife, Teresa. This response, which downplayed the significance of his actions while deflecting blame, was widely viewed as a disingenuous attempt at damage control rather than a sincere apology.
To make her feel special and to give her something that she can say, yeah, okay, I know I'm supported. I know that I can do this. Give her the strength to stick to her values and her traditions. And it was nothing more than that.
Despite his later claims of not putting much thought into it, Patrick's actions during the purity ring ceremony seemed highly deliberate. He explicitly stated he wanted to make the moment like a marriage proposal. Following through on this, he got down on one knee to present Sarah with the inexpensive simulated diamond ring. Adding to the bizarre imitation of an engagement, Patrick even told her he planned to upgrade the ring for her in the future. This sequence of events, the stated intent, the proposal posture, and the promise of a better ring later, made the entire ceremony appear as a disturbing parody of a marriage engagement.
Okay, guys, we got something special for you, so please don't go anywhere. Stop scrolling, all right? So, I am about to give Sarah a purity ring, but I'm going to do it in a very special way. I am actually going to make it look like a marriage proposal. Now, don't get the wrong idea, it's not a marriage proposal.
Viewers interpreted the purity ring ceremony as a disturbing act of control, especially given Patrick's stated reason for giving it to her, to keep her pure in his eyes and keep her away from other guys. The act of proposing wasn't a private moment, it was a public declaration. Immediately after, they were filmed hugging and proudly pointing the ring toward the camera for everyone to see. From that point forward, the ring served as a constant visible symbol. Every time they appeared in public or posted a video, the engagement-style ring on Sarah's finger reinforced the message that she was claimed and set apart by her father, effectively warning other men away.
Nice.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, sweet girl.
I like it.
The backlash over the purity ring escalated due to Sarah's bizarre behavior on social media immediately after. In an Instagram story where she showed off the ring, she praised her father, writing that he gave it to me like a proposal. In that very same post, he tagged Jenna Frank, an influencer she claimed was her best friend.
We love you, Jenna! Thank you so much for the cameo video message. It meant so much to me.
How did you meet Jenna? It was a meet and greet in March. She invited us,
yeah.
and we just instantly clicked.
We've both been talking to her on Instagram for like months before that.
Yeah.
And hey, you're right. We're family forever.
Yes, twins forever.
Hope y'all are doing okay. And Sarah, oh my gosh, man, you are the best. We are twins forever and ever, and I'm so, so happy I got to meet you. June 16th, so yeah, I really like you.
This was seen as a shockingly insensitive and attention-seeking move. Jenna Frank was at that time publicly mourning the recent and tragic loss of her own father, the actor Jason David Frank. For Sarah to tag a grieving daughter in a post celebrating her own father's possessive proposal-like gesture was appalling to viewers. They saw it not as an act of friendship, but as a deeply tone-deaf attempt to associate herself with a well-known person during a time of tragedy.
Laugh like sunshine through the rain, and somehow take away the pain. Even while you're close to me, that's just how it's meant to be.
Despite Sarah calling Jenna her best friend, their interactions on camera suggested the friendship was not mutual. In photos and videos, Sarah often appears overly familiar and physically close to Jenna, while Jenna herself frequently looks uncomfortable and distant in the presence of the Dream Team family.
Hi guys! So, I just wanted to help support Sarah.
because she's got a camping trip planned with a friend of hers, Jamie. She's coming down to Dallas just to hang out with Sarah for a week. They always usually go to the mall or just hang out at Jamie's hotel room or whatever, but this year they decided they wanted to do something special and they wanted to go camping.
Viewers believe Jenna's discomfort was justified, pointing to Patrick's behavior as a major issue. In group photos and videos, Patrick is often seen positioned extremely close to Jenna, invading her personal space in a way that viewers found inappropriate. In one instance, while Jenna was embracing Sarah, Patrick leaned in so close that his face was right next to hers, a moment that epitomized the awkward and unsettling dynamic that seemed to define their interactions. Viewers specifically identified Patrick's behavior as the likely source of Jenna's discomfort. In numerous photos and videos, he consistently positioned himself extremely close to her, invading her personal space. This physical overfamiliarity was accompanied by unusually intense captions he posted online. For example, after meeting her, Patrick publicly declared on Instagram that he loved Jenna just as much as his OG family and would do anything for her. This combination of physical boundary crossing and possessive familial language directed at a young woman he barely knew was seen by viewers as deeply inappropriate and the clear reason for Jenna's visible unease.
Welcome everybody, thank you guys for coming. You guys look amazing. What's up? Hi guys. What's up? Oh, it's been way too long. It's been way too long. I know, like years it feels like, but it's only been months. 5 months. 5 months. It feels like 5 years.
Still too long.
Thank you guys for coming. I know I missed you too. What's up? What's up again?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
I'm leaving tonight, dude.
You're leaving tonight?
Yeah, bro. Right after this, I'm gonna go. I know. I know, and you know, next weekend my dad's thing, so.
Yeah.
Well,
if you need anything.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm here for you. Thanks. Yeah, you were in Dallas. Let's see we were coming to see you.
Beyond his behavior with others, viewers grew concerned with the level of control Patrick exerted over Sarah's life. Despite her being a legal adult, this went far beyond normal parental support. He appeared to tightly manage her entire online persona. Patrick was a constant, looming presence in her content, guiding her interactions and managing her image. Viewers saw this as a deliberate effort to make her feel dependent on him, isolating her from outside influences. This dynamic, where an adult daughter has no apparent autonomy and is constantly managed by her father, was seen as a significant red flag indicative of a controlling and potentially grooming relationship.
There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me.
And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine. 'Cause I'm in a field of dandelions, wishing on everyone.
This pattern of control was often masked by Patrick's public facade of being a doting, supportive father. He consistently framed his overbearing actions as just wanting what was best for his daughter. A prime example of this was his explanation for the purity ring ceremony. After facing backlash, he claimed he never put much thought into it and was simply trying to be a good dad. This behavior, where he would do something controlling and then hide behind a defense of fatherly love, was a recurring theme. It created a dynamic where Sarah was persistently managed and kept dependent, all under the guise of him simply being the best dad in the world.
Be something fun, it's something unique, something cool.
Yeah.
You know, it was never anything more than that. And when I gave it to her, I just wanted her to make her feel special, like I was on her side.
The consistent theme across all these incidents is Sarah's complete lack of an independent social life, as she's almost exclusively seen with her father. When this constant companionship is combined with the evidence, the possessive purity ring proposal, the self-described daddy-daughter date nights, and the countless videos of them in physically intimate and suggestive situations, a deeply unsettling pattern emerges. In this total picture, a persistent blurring of the lines between a parent and a partner that has made the Dream Team so controversial in the eyes of the public. Amid the intense focus on Patrick and Sarah, a key figure remains conspicuously absent from their content: Sarah's mother and Patrick's wife, Teresa. While she is a part of the family, her minimal and often awkward presence in their videos has led viewers to question her role and well-being within the Dream Team dynamic. When Teresa and her son Hunter did appear in videos, they were consistently treated as secondary characters. Their screen time was minimal, often relegated to the background, while the camera and the narrative focused squarely on Patrick and Sarah. A telling example was a video filmed on Teresa's birthday. Even then, the central interaction highlighted by the camera was Patrick and Sarah dancing closely together. Viewers also pointed to a noticeable difference in Sarah's behavior, noting that her interactions with her mother appeared distant and reserved, a stark contrast to the excessive affection she consistently showed her father. This dynamic established a clear hierarchy, where the Dream Team was the main event, and the rest of the family were merely accessories.
What are we doing?
Came to hang out with you because Mom and Dad are having a date.
Yeah.
And I can't wait, especially for the Uno match. I always beat her.
He always beats me no matter what I do. So how's your schooling going?
Oh, it's going pretty good.
Yeah, because I don't live with you anymore, so you can't always tell me about it, but...
Oh, yeah.
Did I get all of them? If there's 5 there, then yes.
Oh, Matthew says you're beautiful too.
Thank
I already
you,
knew that, Matthew.
Okay, guys. Here we go.
Go on.
Come on.
Boom, boom, chat.
Ow.
Boom, boom. Ow.
I bit the side of my lip.
Well, don't do that.
Don't do that. There's no hurt. Don't get hurt.
This dynamic became so pronounced that viewers began to feel sympathy for Teresa. The difference in affection was stark and often on display in the same video. For example, a clip might show Sarah being openly affectionate with Patrick, hugging him and focusing all her attention on him, while moments later her interaction with her mother in the same video would be minimal and seemingly detached. It was this visible and consistent disparity, where Teresa was treated as an afterthought in her own family's affectionate moments, that led many in the audience to view her as a sidelined and sympathetic figure.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Down really far. There's
Hi! I don't know,
I need to sit back, so I'm gonna hold this for a while. What? I need to sit back.
Hey! Over here.
Oh.
Hi! Sarah, you can still sit back even though it's on there. I can't see comments, though.
Why am I the only one on live? There's a lot of sick people on TikTok.
Okay. Boing. Boing. Boing.
Ah! It's still bad, but...
Hey! God, I almost fell, seriously.
Viewers believed this dynamic was deliberately orchestrated by Patrick. The difference in his behavior towards his wife and daughter was often striking. For example, in videos where he composed songs for both of them, his reaction to Sarah's song was enthusiastic and full of affection. By contrast, his demeanor when presenting Teresa's song was visibly less interested and almost dismissive. It was clear this favoritism, where he constantly elevated Sarah while sidelining Teresa, that led viewers to believe he was intentionally creating a family dynamic where only his daughter was perfect for him.
Cut it. Are you cutting it yet?
Yes.
So while she's cutting that, I want to thank everybody for showing up in live tonight and supporting her. It was amazing to see how much you all love Teresa. We are so thankful for that.
Yes. Yes, thank you guys. Everybody who wished me a happy birthday and
with all the birthday gifts and stuff too.
She might need a fork to get a piece off.
Yeah, she's also gonna need one to eat it too.
The difference in Patrick's demeanor in interacting with his wife versus his daughter is a recurring theme in their videos. A clear example is a clip where he presents songs he composed for both of them. When he plays the song for Sarah, he's enthusiastic, engaged, and affectionate. Moments later, when he addresses Teresa, his energy is visibly lower, and his expression is flat and uninterested. In another video, he's seen actively picking on Teresa while her back is turned, only to immediately change his tone and become sweet once she faces him. It's this consistent on-camera evidence of dismissiveness towards his wife, contrasted with his adoration for his daughter, that viewers point to as proof of the family's skewed dynamic.
What about for a boy? I don't know. I like the name Caden. Caden's very cute.
I like the name Marissa Rose and Kyle Robert.
Why do you always put two names, you like first and middle name all together? Always.
I don't know.
You sound like a Southerner.
I don't know.
In most videos, Patrick and Sarah have always been together.
There are age gap relationships now.
Oh, that's true.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Age is just a number. But...
While Teresa was always the third party, she has less screen time, almost to the point of being non-existent, and this goes beyond normal.
You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. I feel my heart. We got something going on.
I felt so alive like never before, and I loved you even more and more and more. Back again, say he's back. Tell a friend, we are family. Get up, everybody, and sing.
In one particularly telling video, the family's dismissive attitude towards Teresa is on full display. While on a live stream, Teresa speaks up about a personal health issue, mentioning that she has to go to the emergency room. Instead of receiving any words of comfort or concern, she's met with complete silence from both Patrick and Sarah. They don't ask any follow-up questions or acknowledge her statement. After an awkward pause, they simply change the subject, completely ignoring what she had just shared. This moment starkly illustrates how her struggles were disregarded, reinforcing the perception that she was an overlooked and unheard member of the family.
Anyways.
Oh. You just walked into that one.
Yes, but I'm the kind of person that doesn't immediately go to that. When someone puts ED in the chat, I think it means eating disorder.
My eyes are getting worse, I think.
I know, I walked into that one. I'm sorry.
Even the large print letters are blurry for me, and that's pretty bad.
Yep, you're right. I think I need to go back to blonde.
Yeah.
We'll go to Walmart tonight and get you some hair dye of blonde.
No.
Actually, I don't think there's a blonde enough for her.
Ooh.
Can I have a hug?
I suppose.
One of Teresa's longest on-camera appearances was a video where she was seemingly brought on to defend her husband and debunk the growing rumors. In the clip, she angrily denied any inappropriate behavior, but viewers immediately pointed out that her delivery seemed forced and unnatural. Her eyes appeared to be reading from a script off camera, which made her defense feel inauthentic and coerced.
Hello, my name is Teresa. Something about me everybody should know is I'm not comfortable talking to the camera. You can probably tell by how nervous I sound. I love being in videos with Pat and Sarah, and I love going live with them. I'm just not comfortable talking to the camera. I'm fine on live, I just don't know why. I'm trying to be better. I know you all want to see me and I want to be more involved. Right now I do the recording. I'm always behind the camera and I'm so proud of Pat and Sarah. They are the dream team and it makes me so happy to see them grow. I was born in Haverhill, Mass. I'm 46 years old. My favorite colors are red and purple,
and my favorite food is meatloaf, and my favorite place I went to was Paris. And I've been married for 24 years to my wonderful husband, and I have 2 wonderful kids, Sarah and Hunter, whom I love and super proud of. I work at fast food, and my favorite part of my job is helping customers. My family is the best part of my life. I love them, and I love spending time with them and going to the parks. I have the best kids and the best husband, and I'm the luckiest mom and wife. And I can't wait to see Hunter and Sarah achieve their dreams.
This attempt to clear the air backfired spectacularly. The performance was unconvincing on its own, but it was later completely undermined by Patrick himself. In a separate video, while trying to excuse the purity ring incident, Patrick directly blamed Teresa for the idea. This contradiction, Teresa being forced to defend him, only for him to throw her under the bus later, solidified the belief that she was not a willing participant, but a silenced figure in their family dynamic.
I asked Sarah if I could use her channel to make this video. I've stayed quiet for a while now. I've watched the internet attack my daughter and my husband, and it's really pissing me off, but I stayed quiet. I am done staying quiet. What the hell is wrong with you people? My husband is the sweetest and kindest man. He would never hurt a fly, let alone his family. Come on, guys. If you ever met him and actually knew him, you would think so too. Now, because I choose not to be on camera, everybody thinks I'm forced not to be on camera. Nobody forces me to do anything. I don't like to be on camera a lot. I tend to get flustered, so I'd rather stay in the background. I had to write a script to get this out so it doesn't seem so jumbled, and it doesn't help that I'm downright pissed off. Also, just because I'm a kind and caring person and have a sweet personality, it doesn't mean that I'm a pushover or mentally delayed. As you can see, I have a tough side. If you mess with my family, you'll see more of it than you want to. So back off. Sarah has her channel here, Patrick has his cooking channel, and I'm here to support them. Not because I'm jealous or forced to, it's because I want to, and if you don't like it, scroll. I might start posting on my channel again. I will not go live, I'm just not interested in that. When I do start posting, Sarah will put my channel in her link tree. Oh, and for those idiots who think my daughter and my husband are mean to me, grow the f*** up and get a clue! We tease and joke around with each other all the time. Sarah is an incredible daughter, and Patrick is a wonderful husband and a great father. So all you trolls can shut the f*** up and leave us alone! Sorry guys for all the cussing, I'm just tired of these trolls attacking my family. I'm also sorry for going off like that, I just can't take it anymore. I hope you all understand, never piss off a mother. I really do hope you all have an amazing day.
But viewers couldn't help but notice how forced her speech was. It was almost as if she were directly reading from a script, including the way her eyes moved between the camera and elsewhere. Clearly reading something. The yelling with no emotion. She's reading this. Wonder who wrote it. How long did they rehearse this? And when you think about Patrick's uncanny behaviors, it begs the question, is the mother and wife of the dream team being forced to keep quiet? The most telling example of Teresa's role as a scapegoat came during Patrick's apology for the purity ring ceremony. After bringing Teresa on camera to defend his actions, Patrick later contradicted his own defense by publicly blaming her for the entire idea. This moment, where she used her to absorb criticism for his own controversial act, made it clear to viewers that she was not only sidelined, but also actively used to deflect blame from him.
That whole purity ring video started with Teresa, actually. She had the idea because she had a friend who had a purity ring, and I didn't even know they existed really until she told me about it, because Sarah had just come out of a bad situation, had a ton of boyfriends, not a ton, but you had a few boyfriends, and she's a beautiful girl.
This stark contrast was perfectly captured in a video where Patrick presented songs he had composed separately for his wife and daughter. When he played the song for Sarah, he was animated, affectionate, and fully engaged, showcasing the performative closeness of the dream team relationship. In contrast, when he presented the song for Teresa, his demeanor became flat and dismissive, making the gesture feel like a hollow obligation. This side-by-side comparison offered viewers a clear and undeniable example of how Teresa was sidelined, while the intense father-daughter dynamic always took center stage. The story took a darker turn when viewers began sharing a photo they said showed Sarah with a baby bump.
Allegedly pregnant with her dad's
baby. This is Sarah. Her and her dad used to have a TikTok account called Dad and Daughter Dream Team, where they would post content together as a dad and a daughter. But their content was always very suggestive that their relationship went beyond just a father and daughter relationship. Dad proposed to her one day with a purity ring. Then people did some digging eventually. They were like, this family is very odd. Their relationship is strange. And they were able to match some email accounts that were attached to them with a account called Miss Ariala. Ariala is a account that would do fantasy writing online, like fanfics, of a incest relationship. So people did some digging, and now they think that she's pregnant because she looked like she was pregnant in a recent photo. People think she's pregnant with her dad's baby. Because these allegations came out, they took down their account. They're no longer making content together. Daughter came back, Sarah came back on TikTok by herself and said, because people keep making allegations and false rumors, she will only be doing content by herself from now on. She said that's for the best. Important detail, the dad, his two brothers are registered as offenders. So that's just to keep in mind. Yeah, what do you guys think about this rabbit hole? And if you haven't heard about it, you definitely should go down. Of course their account's down now, but there's a lot of post and repost on TikTok if you're curious.
Sarah, now 22 years old and confident about her actions and decisions, would go on to post a photo with a slightly pregnant belly. Speculation even arose that Sarah was pregnant, and if she was, the unsettling question followed: who could the father be? She's having a brother, son, nephew. To be honest, I could see it going either way. She could be pregnant, or she could just be growing into a similar body style as her mom. No way, she's not pregnant. I didn't see this side profile, but when I saw she was gaining weight, I figured it was a defense move. A lot of people who experience SA gain weight on purpose. I have PCOS, and a lot of my time my uterus is so swollen or weight fluctuates so much I look pregnant. I've been asked before too, and it's so hurtful and embarrassing. Let's wait until she confirms first. Given Sarah's isolated life, viewers immediately suspected Patrick could be the father. This suspicion was fueled by the countless disturbing and inappropriate things he had already done publicly, from the purity ring proposal to his overly intimate behavior in the videos. She's defo pregnant. She even has the pregnant face that women get when they're growing a baby. It's gotta be her dad's, and that's why he has her wearing a purity ring. Just giving another perspective, I have endometriosis and sometimes I look fully pregnant during a flare-up. I've heard that happens with PCOS too. I remember seeing some of their videos in 2020 and thinking they were so weird. Haven't seen them till now. I just went down that rabbit hole and I have a pit in my stomach. I think he intentionally baited his mentally disabled wife into having a child, knowing he would have this relationship with said child down the road. I think he planned this a long time ago. She's gotta be pregnant. I pray it's not by her father. Her belly's way too round. Please, please say this is not true. So strange that poor girl been abused her whole life. It's very disturbing. Wait, she got pregnant. It's important to state that there's no public verified proof of incest, nor has the paternity of any potential child been confirmed. However, Sarah has made no public statements to deny or clarify the pregnancy rumors, and her silence has only fueled more speculation.
Talk, the Lord defends me. I watched them all fall for going against me. Cause me and all my angels shot the devil up. While you was trying to pull me down, I leveled up. I leveled up twice, I leveled up 3 times. He tapped them and told them she's mine. So even when I cried, I knew I'd be fine. Prepared for a miracle blessing in these times. Now praise him, raise him, name it, claim it. Every tongue that rises up against me, shame it. I breathe the sending out my lungs. Got the power of life and death coming out my...
The sheer volume of immediate and negative speculation showed just how completely the duo had lost all public trust. After years of controversies, from the purity ring proposal to the literotica accounts to their dismissive attitude and questionable behavior, their credibility was gone. Viewers had seen a consistent pattern of deception and boundary crossing. So when the pregnancy rumors started, the audience was already primed to believe the worst case scenario.
So, what's our plan for tomorrow?
Hey guys, you got a new comment. Come read this.
You're not gonna be full-time creators. Everyone hates your dances. Your music, voice is terrible.
This led some viewers to believe the Dream Team's content was simply rage bait, intentionally controversial behavior designed to provoke outrage, which in turn drives views and donations. While the exact amount of money they've received is unknown, they frequently and openly solicited donations through public wish lists and GoFundMe campaigns for things like camping trips, which supports the theory that they were monetizing the drama they created.
So apparently I have to spell it out for you guys. I thought I was pretty clear when I said people were spreading lies.
Their defenses only made things worse. Sarah often responded with blatant arrogance, talking down to viewers who questioned her broken promises about showing her new apartment or work desk. Patrick would simply dismiss all criticism as jealousy over their special bond. This combination of arrogance and deflection confirmed to viewers that the Dream Team was unwilling to listen to any outside concern.
But apparently I need to be specific for the low intelligence people in the room. Pay attention, because after this we go back to posting our regular content, and anyone who doesn't like it can touch grass.
In one particularly defiant video, Patrick directly addressed the ongoing criticism by boasting that he and Sarah were untouchable. He boldly stated that they could do whatever they wanted, and there was nothing anyone, including their followers, could do to stop them. This wasn't just a dismissal of criticism, it was a direct challenge to their audience, confirming their belief that they were above any form of accountability.
I'm completely inappropriate with my daughter. It doesn't matter. Because you cannot do anything about it. I mean, literally.
Patrick's arrogant response was the final straw that mobilized viewers against them. His constant blame shifting and defiant boasting that he could do whatever he wanted incited a community of online sleuths to dig deeper into his past. This intensified investigation led directly to the discovery of the Babe4Dad Literotic account and his disturbing content. Once this information became public, the backlash was so severe and widespread that viewers began mass reporting their content, which ultimately resulted in the termination of the official Daddy and Daughter Dream Team account on TikTok.
So we may just step away from the spotlight and live our lives without dealing with people trying to harm us, especially my dad.
Whether the pregnancy rumors were real or not, it almost didn't matter, because it only added to the bigger pic. Ultimately, whether Sarah was actually pregnant didn't matter as much as what the rumor represented. For viewers, it was the believable worst-case culmination of a long pattern of disturbing behavior they had witnessed. This pattern included Patrick's possessive purity ring proposal, his inappropriate physical intimacy with his daughter, and the discovery of his sexually explicit writings online. Because of this history, the pregnancy rumor wasn't just a random accusation. It fit perfectly into the disturbing narrative that many believed Patrick had been creating all along, cementing his reputation as the manipulative force behind the Dream Team.
Jaden! They're called trolls because they look like one, so it's best to run away. Jaden!
This situation highlighted the complete collapse of trust between the Dream Team and their audience. Because Patrick and Sarah had a long history of being deceptive and dismissive, viewers no longer gave them the benefit of the doubt. For years, they had dodged questions, broken promises like showing their new apartment, and responded to valid concerns with arrogance. This created an environment where suspicion was the default reaction. So when the pregnancy rumors emerged, the real story for many wasn't the rumor itself. It was the fact that the duo had eroded their own credibility to the point where their audience was ready and willing to believe the most disturbing possibility.
We're getting there. We're slowly but surely.
You've moved into the center again.
Sorry. Ow! Ow! No! Back up. The live goal's confetti.
You know, maybe that's a little too expensive. Switch it back to like hand hearts or something.
Hand hearts are 200 coins.
What? Okay,
It's the finger hearts that you're talking about.
Or finger heart, yeah, the little fingery things.
Yeah, the hand hearts are the ones like this, and those are like 200.
No, we don't want 200.
Yeah, finger hearts are only 5.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
While there's a huge list of people who blame Sarah for her rude behavior, no one believes Sarah should completely take the blame for the disturbing controversies about the Daddy and Daughter Dream Team.
From laughing so much.
If you do that, sweetheart, I will be right next to you.
Well, I am
You're my cuddle
I am
bear.
your cuddle bear.
Yes.
So I'm sure you'll want to cuddle me.
And I'll be standing in the back with a ladybug suit on.
You can't. Never mind. I'll shut my mouth.
Because Sarah seems to be under the influence of Patrick, the proposed mastermind of this story. And in many videos of the Dream Team, a pattern could be noticed. The behavior viewers pointed to wasn't a single act, but an ongoing grooming process. Patrick trapped Sarah in a cycle of control, using his influence to build her trust while demanding her compliance. Over time, this dulled her ability to recognize and resist his manipulation. Meanwhile, Teresa remained an isolated figure. In her rare on-camera appearances, she often appeared silent or nervous, pushed to the background of the family's public-facing dynamic. Her marginalization was starkly illustrated in a video where she tried to share a personal health scare, only to be met with complete silence and indifference from both Patrick and Sarah. This moment, where her genuine distress was utterly ignored, served as a clear example of how she was sidelined in her own family.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
Excuse me. What?
Pikachu.
Yeah?
Oh, Hi. Hi.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah, really.
It's too hot for this.
I don't care.
I do.
Bye. What do you think about that, cuddle bear? Matthew's on my team now.
Traitor.
Can I have a hug?
I suppose.
Wanna see Mom?
Why would you want to say Mom?
She's eating her cake.
Hi, guys.
Boing. Boing. Ah.
Hello everybody, it's me, Patrick, alongside my beautiful and wonderful and marvelous and lovely wife, Teresa. Now, telling your spouse that you love them and communicating that just helps to let them know that you love them and you care about them, and that's always a good thing.
Ultimately, this story of the daddy and daughter dream team is more than just a simple controversy. It's a public display of the relationship filled with a disturbing pattern of red flags pointing to manipulation and deeply blurred boundaries.
Welcome to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah. I am 22 years old. I will actually be 23 on June 16th. So I made this channel to just be myself and kind of give all of my followers just a little bit of me and who I am. So follow along for the journey. I've got some really fun stuff planned, and thank you for being here.
The daddy and daughter dream team has become one of the most controversial family duos online, not because of a single incident, but due to a consistent pattern of blurring boundaries. Their fame is built on a foundation of disturbing controversies, including persistent rumors of an incestuous relationship fueled by their own overly intimate videos, Patrick's alleged authorship of explicit father-daughter stories, and unresolved speculation that Sarah became pregnant by her father. But at its core, this goes beyond one family. It's about how influence or culture so often disguises dysfunction as entertainment.
Boop.
Boop.
You know it's hot out here.
Yes, it is very. It's getting dark.
Yeah, I think we better end here. We'll be back. We'll be back either Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided which one yet.
Yep.
One of those days.
One of those days we'll be back on live.
Yep.
So you will definitely see us either Saturday or Sunday.
Yes. Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Sunday. Well, good luck, Maddie. That sounds like fun.
fire again. Get some smoke over here.
And how toxic relationships can be dressed up as closeness.
Hi, Nikki. I'm still here, trust me. Just letting her handle most of social media.
Viewers picked up on these toxic behaviors long ago, and the internet's scrutiny has been relentless. The backlash continues in the form of countless TikToks that openly mock the inappropriate nature of their relationship. This intense focus goes beyond just their interactions. Other creators have made videos analyzing details as specific as Sarah's sunken eyes as a potential sign of distress or abuse. The internet hasn't let go because viewers continue to see and dissect a disturbing pattern that they believe needs to be exposed.
Now my daughter Sarah has a little announcement for you guys. You guys ready for my surprise? I got glasses and I got bangs! Okay, time for me to do a transition. I am brave, I am free, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me! What'd you think of that transition, Dad? Wasn't that cool? A lot of the haters are saying we're doing things that we're not. But even if we were, you would have no proof of us doing that. You can't prove that we're doing anything illegal. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this channel by myself because we got caught doing stuff that we didn't do. But we did. But we're just going to say we didn't do. And we're going to tag Jenna Frank in this too. You guys like the glasses better on or off? I feel like you can't see my Uncle Fester eyes with them on. All right, guys. Love you. It's me, Ariella Brigham. Sarah. Sorry.
Despite Patrick's constant denials, the video evidence speaks for itself. The sheer volume of clips, from inappropriate jokes to their overly intimate physical affection, creates a visual record that directly contradicts his claim of innocence and continues to convince viewers that something is wrong.
How long is the book?
Well, it's about 9 inches tall. Oh, behind us.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, I think.
And still, through all the backlash, Sarah continues to wear the purity ring.
Okay, so I have another Amazon wishlist unboxing.
There may be a turning point as Sarah has launched her own separate TikTok account, offering a glimmer of hope that she's stepping out of her father's shadow. However, that hope is tempered by a key detail. Even on her new account, she continues to wear the purity ring. This leaves it unclear whether this is a true step toward independence or simply an extension of the same troubling narrative. This serves as the final unavoidable conclusion for many viewers. Patrick can continue to deny any wrongdoing, but the public has seen years of accumulated evidence. They've seen the constant, overly intimate physical contact, the staged marriage proposal for a purity ring, the alleged authorship of incest-themed stories, and the systemic sidelining of his own wife. Therefore, regardless of his denials, the world has seen enough to conclude that the level of enmeshment and the nature of the closeness displayed by the Dream Team was never normal.